Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is. Glad you're here. So let's do another Tiny Tuesday. I kind of had an idea, inspired by a friend that I was chatting with last night and a little bit this morning. So I have an idea, and yeah, we're on this rose theme right now, but you know, it is what it is. That's sometimes you just gotta go with some stuff. So I kind of have a plan. A little bit of a plan anyway, and we're gonna get to it, but I kind of want to do like a patchwork background, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab a couple little clippies maybe to hold our little friend open. I'm gonna have to find some bigger clips or something to kind of start holding our friend open some. That should be good. All right, let's find a few little fabric scraps here that we like. This is just like my little countertop scrap bin, and I want to find some bright pieces of fabric that could be fun. Okay, that's nice. We're gonna use some of that one. Maybe we'll use some lace. I like that. Let's see. We can use a piece of this friend. So I'm just going to get a few little bits and pieces together here to make a really fun background to start with. So let's just pull this out and see what's in here. I probably need to throw out some of this stuff anyway, but you never know when you're going to need it, right? Oh, this blue. We can use some of this blue for something. Oh, that's a decent sized piece. Okay. Here's some more. Oh, let's see. Some pink. Get that out. Here's a green. What else do we have in here? Yeah, some of these are very schnibbly. They could be useful for little clusters or something. Maybe that's what I should do one day, is just kind of, what's this? That's white. What else we got? We need some more. Come on, there's got to be something in here. I thought I would try and use some of these tiny scrappies first. There's an interesting little bit. Here's a green. Oh, here's a blue flowered one. Now we're getting someplace here. Don't need a lot because it's a small area, but I do want some options. Oh, here we go. Here's some more. These are definitely left over from a little project I had. Whoop. Some stencils there that I prepped. Pulled a few things out here and there. Oh, here's some yellow. Good. That's nice. Here's another kind of tan. Oh, here's a purple. Good, 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 good. All right, let's see if this is enough. It probably is. Here's a little piece of, oh, there's some orange. Good. Need some orange. Orange is always good. If you haven't figured out by now, orange is my favorite color. I love orange. Okay, so I've got some tiny scraps, and we probably need a scissors because some of them we might have to make a little smaller. I've got a little bit of Mod Podge here, and we're gonna just start getting these friends on here. I know I said, hey, I want to keep this not chunky. Guess what? That is not what is happening anymore. This is going to be a thick, chunky book. It is what it is. We're just gonna go with it. We are just gonna go with it. So let's just get these down just like you would paper. I'm just gonna get these down, put some different pieces on here, wherever they will go. Not any specific rhyme or reason other than I want this to be like a little patchwork. Okay, had a little pause there. My parents called. So, and since I use my phone, yeah, it stops my video, which is kind of funny. Luckily, it beeps at me a little bit, so that's a good thing. All right, let's do one of these friends. Put you here. Is that 2 layers? It is 2 layers. I'm okay with some of the bits and pieces not being exact, not being straight. Let's see. We got one of these guys, could be cool. I love this piece actually. Should we wanna, I think what I'm gonna do this time is I am not gonna put it across the center just because I think that's gonna be really, really bulky. So let's go ahead and do that. This batik is really pretty. Hope you guys can see this. I did not zoom in. I probably should have. Probably still can. Maybe I will. Get this guy on here first. We can trim it down if we want to afterward. Otherwise, we can just leave some bits and pieces sticking out. I think that also might be nice. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. Since we're so little. There we go. Okay. So we are just throwing down some stuff for backgrounds here. That's what we are doing. Let's find out what else we have. I have a little piece of this tan. Perfect. Fit right there. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. That's unexpected. All right, let's see here. I have a little piece of yellow. Maybe that'll fit up in there. We can open it up a little bit. Maybe we can get some more space. Oh, perfect. So let's do this yellow up here. Nice. Okay. And then we have a little piece of orange. We're really using some tiny little pieces here, friends. But I love it. So about that phone call, which is interesting, my dad had lent me a book that has been in our family since the late 1800s, mid to late 1800s. And it's a scrapbook. So it is a book that has a bunch of really beautiful Victorian cutouts or things that you could, you know, frame and stuff like that. But they put them all into this really cool scrapbook. And he asked me if I wanted to see it. And one of his cousins, so a cousin of mine somewhere in the line, right, had this book and asked if my dad wanted to see it. And he said, of course. And then once he saw it, he called me and he said, Nancy, I have this really neat book and I wanted to know if you wanted to see it. And of course I did, because I love that stuff. So he brought it over along with a very old Bible, and he wanted my thoughts on some of the stuff. Now the binding is completely gone on the book. There's like no binding left on the book, but the inside of it is still really, really well done, really well put together. Like everything is holding really well and stuff. But some of the things that were in there, I was like, oh man, I would love to be able to get some scans or photos of them, just so I have them as a resource. And also it's history for my family too, which is interesting. And that it's really cool to find out that I have had like people in my family that have been doing some sort of journaling or things like that for so many years. And it's a really neat thing to me, and I love that. Maybe if I get this done quickly, I can show you guys a quick peek at that, because I think it would be really cool to show. All right, let's put you here. I like that. A little more glue. A little more glue. Could I use a different kind of glue on this? Yes, I could. You could use just about anything to put this stuff on. I'm using Mod Podge because I have like a gallon jug of it. I've had it forever, so I don't use it for everything. because I don't like always how it works and reacts to things, but for something like this, it works pretty good. Now, this is like a tag from something, so that's kind of fun. I think I'll put the whole thing on there. It's kind of like a purpley color. All right, and this should hopefully dry pretty quickly. There we go. Oops, let's get you there. And the nice thing about Mod Podge too is it will soak into things. So it's going to soak into this fabric. It's going to stiffen it up a little bit. It dries fairly quickly if you're not too heavy-handed. I might get out my heat tool just to make this quicker. I don't know. I'll have to see where we're at with stuff once I get this all sorted. And then decide what we want to put our next part on. So I might let this dry just for a little bit and kind of do some faux stitching on here, maybe with a pen or marker. And go from there. I'm not sure yet. That's the fun with these things. You just never know. So that's good. That's drying. So let's close you up. If you're wondering where I get these containers, I got these at a gas station. I got these at a Quick Trip, and they had them there for you to put like your pickles and stuff in when you get their sandwiches. That you can add condiments and stuff to. So you can put like pickles or whatever in those, maybe ketchup, stuff like that. All right, so I think that's good with that. So let's put you over in this pile. Now, I want to do a flower or a rose on here, and I have a couple of options. I think this could be pretty, like that. And I also think like that could be really pretty. Or we could go with these that are more like partially closed. I don't know if you can see these really well or not. And I'm thinking maybe if I hit it with some spray over top of this, it might look really cool with these images, or with the image, and this is still damp. So we might have some reactivity. So maybe we will just do it while it is still wet. I'm just trying to decide which one to use. I think let's use this friend. Let's use this friend. And yeah, it's still tacky, so maybe this will kind of stick to it just a little bit. But I think, yeah, let's do it. I'm going to clip this on here. There. And I can get that. Yes. Okay, cool. I might have to like hold it in the center slightly, and maybe if I can get one more. Actually, that's down there pretty well. I think we could do it. Let's do it. All right, so what color spray is going to work best for this? I'm going to do ripe persimmon and see how that looks. If it doesn't look right, we can do something else. But let's give it a shot and see how this is going to work. Because I don't know, guys. It's an experiment. And I'm excited. Okay, so you need to go like that. You need to go like that. All right, and I know I'm gonna get it on stuff around here, but I'm kind of move stuff back. Yes, it's heavy-handed here. I'm okay with that because I want it to get onto that through there well and define it. Okay, so. Okay. Love it. Let me blot and wash, and then we'll see what we have next. Okay, so this could have been a darker, we could have picked a darker color. That might have been a better idea. But that being said, this is looking really interesting. Just gonna give this a quick little wipey here. So I can kind of see it. It's not standing out as well as I would like it to be. So let's see. Let's see. Maybe maybe. So everything is still damp, so this could be interesting. I think I need to grab my stencil so I can see the lines of this better. Because I'm outlining where the flower is. Probably could have used some different spray. Maybe if we do this a little bit first, it'll stand out. We could also hit it with something else. I gotta get that stencil quick so I can see where my lines are supposed to be. So, make sure we're still in frame here. All right, so we are, so let's get that. All right, so this goes here. So this is also kind of one of those fun things about mixed media. When you're doing stuff, you don't always know exactly how it's going to turn out. But that's part of the fun for me too, is not necessarily knowing how it is going to look. You know what I mean? Because I like to experiment and try things too. All right, so this is like this. And then this is, might get a little muddy in here, but that's okay. All right, here's our leaf is down here. The rest of our stem. I actually love how this leaf comes down onto this piece that goes down here. That's kind of cool. All right, so this. That is difficult to get in there, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay, so that is definitely more defined on that side, this leaf here. And now we're going up. This is very muddy in here, so let's see. This leaf goes like this. And then, yes, this goes here, and then here. And here. Okay, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Now, let's see, up here a little. Still trying to follow those lines as best I can. And then we got some here. I might have to do some creative interpretation up here. A little creative interpretation. That's kind of how we're going, I think. But this one, fill you in a little bit. Yeah, it's not as flowery now. I guess kind of. Let's see. That is, yeah, this kind of got all muddy in here. Let's see if I can do something with that. Let's see. that's okay. All right, I think I like that. I actually really like it, even if it doesn't look as much like a flower or some flower buds as I had anticipated. I think it's fun. I like it. This is still looking weird here. There we go. More defined leaf shape. And then we got this weird little doodad in here. And then we have okay, that I think helped too. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, let's get a date on this guy, and then I think we're good to go here. It is, what day? Oh, it's the 14th. It's Pi Day. So, not that one. 1, I need a 1 and a 4 and some ink. And some ink. Gonna use a black. I'm going to make sure this is correct. Yes, it is. We're going to put this here. Perfect. Love it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So that is ready to rock and roll. Maybe what I will do is with that antique book, I will do a quick little flip through of it and maybe add it onto another video or something, because I think it would be really cool to kind of show it just as maybe a fun extra filler piece in case I have a really short video or don't have time someday, and then I can just do it that way. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that book. It's pretty cool. But here we go. Our little rainbow flowers here, rainbow background. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And of course, art with your heart. Have a great day.